Hello boys and girls, this is today's handwriting. First we are going to start with today's date, the 15th of August. So start from the dotted line going down for the 1, for the 5, going down, around, touching the bottom line, lift your pencil off the page and cross on the top line. Make sure you're watching the board. For the T, going down, touching the bottom line and cross on the line. For the H, start from the dotted line going down, up, around and down. Finger space. For the A, start from the dotted line, going down the other side, cross in the middle. For the U, start from the solid line, down, up and straight down. For the G, go around on touching the bottom line, join up and all the way down touching the bottom line. For the U, start from the solid line going down, up and down. For the S, start from the solid line going round and back up. For the T, start from the top dotted line going straight down and across on the line. Then you have finger space. 2022, you do number 2, cross on the line. For the 0, you go down and up, join together, another 2, round, and make sure you cross on the line down the bottom, and another 2. You can start your writing of date, 15th of August 2022. Watching the board again, today's lowercase letters are G, Q, S, E. So for the lowercase g, we go around and join up and go all the way down touching the bottom dotted line. For the Q, we go round and up, joining and straight down touching the bottom dotted line and hook up. For the S, we go round, and for the E, we start in the middle of between the two solid lines and go around and then touching the bottom line. G, Q, S, E. Then you have finger space. Make sure you're watching the board. All eyes to me, I'm watching you. So for the G, you go around, join back up, straight down and hook up on the dotted line. For the Q, you go around, back up, straight down and hook. For the S, you start here, you go around and touching the line. And for the E, you start from the middle of the two solid lines, going around and up. You can start your writing, and once you're finished, you can do a few more across the line. G, Q, S, E. Now moving on to the uppercase G, Q, S, E. For the uppercase G, you start over here and touch top dotted line. You go all the way to the bottom solid line, and you go touch the top solid line and go straight down for the G. And for the Q, you start from the dotted line, you go right down and up. Then you cross on the oval shape. For the S, you start over here, you go round, down and back up. And for the E, you go straight down from the top dotted line to the bottom solid line And then you lift pencil off the page, you go cross here, cross on the line there, and cross over here on the line. I'll do one more for you. So for the uppercase G, make sure you're watching. You go around and up, touching the middle line, go straight down. For the Q, you go around and back up. And you cross on the line here. And for the S, you go from the dotted line, go around and cross in, touching the bottom line, going up. And for the E, you start from the dotted line, you go straight down, lift your pencil off the page, cross on the first line, cross on the second line, and cross on the bottom line. You can do your uppercase G, Q, S, E, and once you're done, you can do a few more across the lines. First lowercase word for today is the word go, G-O. So for the lowercase g, you go around and join up and straight down, touching the bottom line and hook up. And for the O, you just do like a circle, touching the bottom and the top solid line. Go. Then get to a comma and finger space. Next word is good. So for the G, you go around, up, straight down, touching the bottom line. You go around and join up, go around and join back up. And for the D, you go around here, touching the top and bottom solid line. You go straight up, touching the dotted line, and back down again. Good. G-O-O-D. Next word, make sure you're watching, is green, G-R-E-E-N. You start with the lowercase g, go around and hook up. G, R, you start from the solid line, you go straight down and up and around. For the E, you start from the middle of the two solid line, go around, and another E. And for the N, you start on the solid line, straight down and up, around and down again, touching that line there. Green. Pencil down, make sure you're watching the board. Next word is grasshopper. Starting with the lowercase g, go around, back up, join, and all the way down to the bottom dotted line. For the R, you start from the top solid line, going down, touching the bottom line, and up and around. For the A, you go round, back up, straight down, touching the top and bottom solid line. For the S, you go round, another S, round and back up. For the H, you start from, make sure you start from the dotted line here. You go straight down, touching the bottom solid line, go up and around, come back down again for the H. For the O, you go around and back up. And for the P, you start from the solid line. You go straight down, touching the bottom dotted line. You lift your pencil off the page and you go around here and join together to here. Another P, straight down, lift your pencil off the page, around like this, touching this line and that line there for the P. And for the E, you start up in the middle of the two solid lines. You go around, and for the R, you start over here, straight down and up and around for grasshopper. Next lowercase word is gate, G-A-T-E. So you start from the solid line, you go around, up, down, touching the bottom dotted line. For the A, go around, up and down. And for the T, start from the top dotted line, straight down to the bottom solid line and cross on the line. And for the E, you go around, back up, gate. Last lowercase word is goat, G-O-A-T. So go around, back up, touching the bottom line. For the G, go around and back up. For the O, for the A, around, back up, straight down. And for the T, make sure you start from the dotted line here. You go straight down to the bottom line and cross on the line for goat. First uppercase word for today is the name Greg, G-R-E-G. So start over here, make sure you're watching. On the dotted line, you go around all the way down to the bottom, up and down for the G, and for the R, down, up and around. And for the E, start in the middle of the two solid line, go up and around. And for the G, lowercase g, you go around, up, all the way down to the bottom dotted line and then hook up. Greg. Next name is Gina, G-I-N-A. Make sure you're watching. I'm watching you. So for the uppercase G again, you start from the dotted line, go all the way down to the bottom solid line, onto the middle line and straight down again for the G. For the I, start from the solid line, straight down and dot in the middle of the dotted line and the solid line. For the N, you go straight down and up and around and down again, touching this line and that line. And for the A, you go round, back up and straight down again. G-I-N-A for Gina. Next word we're going to write is the country Germany, G-E-R-M-A-N-Y. So we're going to start with the uppercase G. Start from the dotted line. We're going to go all the way down, go up to the middle line and straight down again to the bottom solid line. For the E, we're going to start in the middle of the two solid line, go up and around, and then R, straight down and up and around. M, we'll start from the solid line, down and up and around and up and around and down. A, we're going to go round and up and straight down. And for the N, we are going to start from the solid line, down and up and around. And for the Y, we're going to start from the solid line, go down, touching the bottom solid line, go back up to the top solid line, all the way down to the bottom dotted line and hook up for Germany. You can start your writing. Next word is Granville. So start with a capital G, go all the way down, up on the middle line, straight down for G. For R, start from the solid line, going down and up and around. For the E, we're going to start in the middle of the two solid lines, going around and back up. And then for the N, down and up and around and down on touching these two lines. For the V, we're going to start from the solid line, go down and around and up. For the I, start from the solid line, going down to the bottom solid line, dot in the middle here. For the L, we're going to start from the dotted line on top, straight down to the bottom solid line, another L. And for the E, we're going to start in the middle between these two lines, go up and around. Granville, you can start. On to today's sentence. Today's sentence is Greg the goanna is grey and greedy. Make sure you have your capital letter, finger space, and your full stop. So first we're going to start with the name Greg, which we have written already. So capital G, around and all the way up, then onto the top line and back down again. Small r, go around, E stay in the middle, going round and back up. For the G, go round, up, all the way down to the bottom, dotted line and hook up for Greg. Finger space, the. So start from the dotted line, go straight down, touching the bottom line, cross on in the middle. For H, we're going to start from the dotted line, straight down and up and around. For the E, we're going to start in the middle here and go round and up. Next word is goanna. So finger space, lowercase g, solid line, going around and back up and all the way down to the bottom. Dotted line and up. G, next letter is O. So start from the solid line, going round and join together, around, up and down for the A. For the N, straight down, up and around, another N, down, up and around, another A, go round, back up and straight down. Greg the goanna. Next word is. So I and around and back up for is. Next word is grey, lowercase g, around and up and all the way down to the bottom dotted line up. For the R, straight down from the top solid line, round and back up. For the E, we start in the middle of two solid line, around. And for the Y, start from the solid line, around and all the way down, hook up. Next word is and, A-N-D. So around, up and straight down. Make sure you're watching. Start from the solid line, down, up and around. And for the D, we'll go round, all the way up to the top dotted line and straight back down again. Last word is greedy. So we have finger space. So lowercase g, around and up and all the way down to the bottom dotted line, hook up. R, straight down, up and around, touching the line on top. For the E, we'll stay in the middle of two solid line, going around, another E. For the D, we'll go round and up and back down again. And for the Y, we start on the solid line, going down and up, touching, and all the way down to the bottom dotted line, and hook up again, and then we have a full stop. Greg the goanna is grey and greedy. You can start. This is today's handwriting.